Well, hello everyone, what is going on? It is TheAlmightyGeoff and we're here with episode 1 of The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings. So, obviously I could still kind of do in the previous episode because this is obviously a direct continuation from the last game. So in the previous episode we ventured through the Ice Plains. We were joined by the likes of Triss, Abigail, Ada, and White Rayla, and also faced off against Yevon again. To defeat Jacques de Aldersberg, who is of course the Grandmaster of the Order of the Flaming Rose. We took him down, as well as the King of the Wild Hunt, actually, to stop him nicking the kill, and obviously him being a big pain in the ass throughout the entire series as well. Finally got that dealt with, and just when we thought all our problems were dealt with, we saw in the cinematic towards the end that an assassin tried to kill King Foltest, although it seems that might have been a Witcher. I think that's what was implied by the eye coloration. So yeah, I think we're just picking right back up from there in this game. Now, I'm playing this on the controller, unlike the keyboard and mouse that I was using for The Witcher 1. I was originally going to play the keyboard and mouse, but I played the tutorial and it was very confusing. And yeah, it was quite basic with Witcher 1, so I kind of got away with it. But I mean, I played through it with the controller as well, and it's still quite tricky to get my head around, so hopefully we'll just get used to it as we go through. So we can import our old save, so we'll go for our auto save. So I'm not going to do the tutorial, I did that in my own time just to save you guys having to go through that, so we can just go through the story in this. And in fact, before I do that, we actually have some cutscenes. One of them was what we actually saw as we started up the game, so we'll go through all these. I think this is the one that opened up, so I'll show you guys these. They'll likely provide context. That guy didn't seem too happy. Oh, I think that might be one of the assassins. Oh, he's a Witcher, I think. Oh. That's not good. Oh dear. Don't think that's gonna work. Oh, that is pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Don't think it's looking good for the old king. Ooh. Ain't good. Oh, Jesus. Well, damn, that's a way to start a game, isn't it? That was actually pretty badass, that cutscene. I quite enjoyed that. Okay, so this is just a way to revisit cutscenes, I think. So let's look at this small film about witches.
Witchen, or witches, an elite and mysterious caste of warrior monks. In popular lore, they're portrayed as possessing magic powers and superhuman abilities. Witches were believed to combat evil spirits, ghastly monsters, and all manner of dark forces. It's possible that witches had animal eyes, which granted them sight in near darkness.
Ooh, dear.
Making survival probable in encounters with fiends both subterranean and nocturnal, kobolds, vampires, and ghouls. Witches used their silver swords to kill creatures of magic provenance, wraiths, cursed souls, and striggers. With their swords of meteorite steel, they felled non-magic beasts, and the occasional human who refused to pay for services rendered. In combat, witches would go into a trance, induced, it's supposed, through self-hypnosis or the consumption of intoxicants. They fought with blind abandon, sensing absolutely no pain, ignoring even serious injuries, which fed fears and superstitions about their unearthly powers. There is little doubt that witches were perceived to be vile beings who could bring misfortune down upon common folk with their gaze alone. The heroes of fairy tales and other yarns, witches entered the folklore of the Nordlings. This is true of one especially, Geralt the Riv, known as the White Wolf. Listen now to one of the legends about him.
Okay, that's odd. Alright, well, let's begin a new adventure. Yeah, we'll do this again, we don't need to do it. So let's go on normal. Apparently, apparently if you play on dark, you get additional unique items, but we're nowhere near as good a player to play on that mode. I should also add, I believe from what I've read, there are some differences between the PC and Xbox 360 versions of this game. I am playing this on the PC, just with a gamepad, so in case you need that information. Indeed, naught is more repulsive than these monsters that defy nature and are known by the name of Witcher, as they are the offspring of foul sorcery and witchcraft. Unscrupulous scoundrels without conscience and virtue, they are veritable creatures from hell, capable only of taking lives. Monstrum, Betrayal of Witches, Anonymous. Well, that's not very nice, Geralt's cheery bloke. Okay, I don't know if this will basically be a flashback of what happened in The Witcher 1. 6 years had passed since that memorable day when the Northern Kingdoms, their forces united, defeated the hosts of Nilfgaard in open battle at Brenna. Famine and disease reign all in the north. Elves and dwarves inhabit ghettos. In ever-increasing numbers, they flee to the forest to join Scoia'tael units. Oh great, the Scoia'tael aren't dealt with yet. Fantastic. I thought maybe us quelling that little rebellion might have put a start to that. In Temeria, an unidentified assassin attempts to murder King Foltest. The killer dies at the hands of Geralt of Rivia, a professional monster slayer. That's what we saw at the end of the last episode. A month passes. On the banks of the Pontar River, Foltest's army is victorious once more, ending civil strife in the country, yet the price of this triumph proves immense. Temeria, the year 1271. God damn. What happened to that nice raven armour that I had forged for you, Geralt? Or is this a flashback to the events preceding the first game, when he gets carried in on the cart to Kaer Morhen. Oh, there's witches. I guess it is before the prologue of the last game then. The dungeons of La Valette Castle, 3 days after the battle.
Come on, sixes. Daddy needs you. Oh, shit. Ha! 20 orange to Grandad. Looky there, he's awake. You daft! Don't go in there!
Shut it, he's in chains, can't do a thing.
Am I right, Master Geralt?
Oh, you're gonna regret that, pal.
Roll again! Why? The dice didn't roll! Calling me a cheat? Take it back.
Look, he's awake again.
Monster slayer, my ass. A regular horson. I heard witches on Star House roadside orphans taken in by mages. Mages who experiment on them. Folks say they plough witches come the equinox. That's how they get those spooky eyes.
You boys are not gonna like me.
I'm in the interrogation room.
I thought you died.
I'm not so easy to kill.
Who's that? Oh, fun.
I don't believe we've been introduced. Vernon Roach.
Fuck you.
That's
Nasty.
not at all what I
So much.
thought to say.
Same side of the barricade then. Opposite sides of the table now.
You can change that.
You want me to sit on your lap?
Vess! Unshackle him. You will tell me everything you remember. The entire assault. And all that happened in the Solar.
And if I refuse?
I shall have to beat you. I've commanded the Special Forces for a while. Got good at beating others. You're a witcher. You'd endure much.
You better believe it.
Worst case scenario, you'll suffer through it, go back to your cell, and tomorrow, they'll publicly gut you, skin you, and hang you.
Just like that. For nothing.
No. For Temeria.
Downright praiseworthy. Where should I start?
It was a long day. I wish to hear the important bits.
I don't know, but okay.
Just so we're clear on this, I was not eager to go into battle, but Foltest is not someone you refuse.
Okay. Flashback. Day of the assault. Dawn. Oh, we've had some company. Is that Triss? I see a redhead and I assume it's Triss. Is it Triss? Better be Triss. Okay, well there goes the children. I think that's her. Oh.
Witcher, are you up?
His Majesty, King of Tiberia, Pontar, Mahakam, and Sodden, Senior Protector of Bruges, summons Master Geralt to appear before him.
Tell him I'll be there shortly.
Sorry to intrude like this, milady, but the King...
We heard you.
A pleasant day to you, milady. Yes,
Ah. He doesn't know what. That's funny. Go on, have your pop.
Stupid war. Could have been such a beautiful morning.
A war can never be stupid when waged by your king.
A wise war is a contradiction, Triss.
It is Triss, I knew it.
Then maybe you know just how I should advise our lustful monarch.
Stop falling in love, sire no further bastards, and don't wage stupid wars.
Genius. You know, these bastards could vie for the throne in the future? Then we'd have an even more senseless conflict.
Which doesn't change the fact that...
I know. Foltest and the other northern monarchs are neither the smartest nor the most refined. But they're kings, one of whom we serve.
And I'll see Foltest is summoned, protect him if need be. But once the castle falls, we leave.
Did you dream of the Wild Hunt again?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's become as much of a meme about Geralt just going mm-hmm to everything.
I get the feeling that dream's important. Running frantically through the forest. The Wild Hunt. They're the last things I remember. I wake up and try to relive the dream and the memory, hoping I'll find some guidance. Some clue to grab onto. Something that'll help me recover my memory.
Dreams can be very powerful. Some people claim they can even shape reality.
People claim a lot of things. The problem is, it's often nonsense.
We'll know in time. I'm sure of it.
One of the scouts swears he saw a dragon down by the river. Claims he ran into a Scoia'tael unit. That would have been it if the dragon hadn't swooped down. The elves apparently bowed in prayer and he escaped.
A dragon? In the midst of civilization? Please. Besides, does it matter? Witchers don't hunt dragons. Or has something changed?
Nothing's changed. And you're right. It's probably not a dragon. Although it could be a forktail or a slizzard. Maybe even an overgrown wyvern.
The scout ran into some elves and scurried away. That's how that story begins and ends.
The unlucky assassin? How did the autopsy go?
It was a nightmare. In the months since you killed him, the king's medics poked around in his corpse like a bunch of amateurs. What arrived in that cart? Well, I wouldn't even call it a corpse.
Foltest has some trust issues. Did you learn anything?
His pupil suggested he could probably see in the dark as well as you. I couldn't put an age on him.
The killer snuck past all the guards and nearly killed Foltest and me a month ago. And now you tell me he was a witcher?
Possibly. I'm just saying what the autopsy showed. I haven't told anyone, nor do I plan to. I know what it could do to you if it got out. You might be a savior, a king's witcher now, but masters can be as fickle as the colts they ride.
Right.
All right. Time to look to the lustful king and his stupid war.
I'll join you later.
Okay, dear. Hey, we've got a bit of control. Alright, sweet. Is there anything of use? Introduction, yes, welcome to the prologue. Just use the story and game mode, help you familiarize. Yeah. Oh, thank you, CD Projekt Red Team. That's quite kind of you. Oh, hello. We can have a look in there. 33 orans. That'll do.
I'll join you later.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else going on in there. I believe... Yeah. Because it doesn't exactly have everything marked up for you. Like in The Witcher 1, you have to activate the medallion to have everything show up. A bit like the survivor perk in Dying Light. And unfortunately you can't just spam it like you can in Dying Light. You have to give it time to reset. Like that. It should have like an orange flicker on the ground. But What? Just shut up. Okay, herbs.
Good to see you.
Morning, Witcher. Those blades of yours should be useful today.
I did what you asked.
You killed the cockatrice. Wonderful. Tough job.
Routine Witcher's work.
I'll have your coin as soon as we finish off the lavalettes. I'll be generous, I promise.
I'd like it beforehand. Promises made before battle are often hard to keep. Foltest's would-be assassin. You said you'd ask around.
I put the word out. I did.
And
It's a riddle wrapped inside a secret.
I thought you knew people who could help.
I can give you any cutthroat in Temeria. Problem is, your assassin came from elsewhere.
You sure?
Sure as you stand before me.
Does Foltest plan to continue the siege?
No, we're to mount an assault.
Finally.
Truth be told, I'd rather sit here than risk my neck on those walls.
Okay. Can you activate your Bedelia? There we go. It's not got much of a range on it either, so it's kind of pointless for the most part. Oh, hang on. I want to examine. Enlist in the army. Well, is that what that says? This just looks like a massive pixel to me, but there you go. So, yeah, there's a map. Oh, so we need to go down that way. Okay. Will do. I don't know how much use this is going to mostly provide. Just 'cause the fact, obviously, this is a flashback.
Oh, looky there.
We know each other.
Don't recognize your old mates. We're the Crinfrid Reavers.
I lost my memory.
As did Boholt. After the hunt for the Golden Dragon, he took a spill and hit his head on a rock. He can still be a beast in battle, but besides that, he don't do much save eat and shit. Rarely even lusts after women.
I doubt that's amnesia.
I'm Kenneth, and this one here they call Desperate, and this is Newborn. He's apprenticing with us. Haven't had much luck with the monsters of late, so we enlisted. Now Newboy's gotten himself into this wager situation. Would you help us for old time's sake? I mean, we all got a little riled. But those are bygones, as I see it.
We'd have set you free. The sorceress too. Boholt was just fooling about the raping and all.
What rape?
Shut your trap, Desperate. The Witcher don't remember. Waste of words to remind him. We're old mates, that's that.
So you'd have raped this old mate?
Just the sorceress. You were there to kill the dragon. The sorceress too. The peasants wanted at it, everyone did. But there was only one prize. And we argued, there was some commotion, a regular rumble in fact. We tied you up like hogs, meaning you and the sorceress, and went after the beast. But that dragon thrashed us so hard, we spent the next half year licking our wounds. You done freed yourselves of your bonds.
Who was the sorceress?
Raven-haired she was. Remember her name, Desperate?
Conifer or some such. So, willing to help some old friends, Witcher?
What kind of trouble are you in now?
It's a matter of life, death, and quite a bit of coin in point of fact. Newboy bet a night that he'd survive the assault in his shirt and knickers alone. We drunk a bit by then, I admit, but a wager's a wager. Our honor's at stake.
A soldier's honor versus a knight's. I think I get it.
The very core of the matter, Witcher. We're slated to go in the first wave, so the going's liable to be hard. Newboy's brave, but he can't survive by courage alone. In any case, we've come into this bauble that's supposed to protect him, magically like. You mind casting an expert's glance at it, seeing as sorcery and such is not strange to you?
Let me see this bauble.
Your wolf medallion, I saw it shake.
It reacts to magic.
So it's true, what the priest said. Hear that, new boy? You'll be safe. We'll fleece that night, we will.
Where did you get this talisman?
We came by it, let's say. We were on patrol, see, and ran into a couple of novice priestesses praying at this shrine. Nice, smiling and all.
We don't wanted to take them two on patrol. But
Shut it! Boholt had one of his rare moments of clairvoyance. Went rummaging in the shrine and found the amulet.
who knows what goes on in that head of his? But every now and then he wakes up as good old Boholt.
Aye, he still cuts them down with a single wallet. In any case, we took the amulet and went off to find the rest of the patrol. Oh, the wonders we saw. First, ran into some squirrels, vicious ones, arrows flying everywhere. We came through untouched. Barely 3 of the others still standing when a dragon swooped down. The elves fell to their knees. We all legged it. The amulet's magic for certain.
Though it failed to protect the shrine from your patrolling.
Aye, true. Well, now we don't know what to think.
There's clearly magic in the trinket, but I doubt it'll deflect swords or arrows.
Shit, I knew it. I told you so, you idiot. Screw honor. Don your metal, new boy. You'll go into battle, confessional and all.
So be it. Though I'd like to have fleeced the noble. Damn shame.
Okay.
Too true.
Right. I was kind of half there in that conversation, so I don't know what was going on with that story about the thing with. I assume what they were talking about was Geralt and Yennefer. Obviously, in terms of the games, we're not supposed to know that yet, but obviously through common knowledge and the fact that I've seen the Netflix series, I know that obviously Yennefer plays a huge part to play, especially in The Witcher 3. I'm not sure if she's in this game. But that remains to be seen, doesn't it? Yeah, we've seen that already. Thank you.
Anyone got in?
With Foltest to victory!
Care for a shot before you enter the siege tower?
Stop bothering me.
Drink and ride.
Okay.
Don't all disperse in search of booty and wenches. Eliminate the stragglers first.
Your presence insults the gods. They'll turn away from us in battle. Single witcher.
From a veteran?
Oh, I can use something. Oh, I don't know what just happened actually. Oh, just setting it alight. Or putting it out. Alright, sure, do you take that fire, do some cooking.
My mother used to make porridge.
It seems I can't actually use anything, just turn it on and off.
Any advice from a veteran?
I'm going into battle and I need your strongest potions. Okay, just a lot of things around here. Where's the...
Those trebuchets are fucking pounding the pulp out of them.
Must be shitting themselves on the walls.
I don't know where the... Is it down there maybe? I don't know. Okay.
Trebuchets are fucking pounding the pulp out of them.
Okay. I know this might not be the most interesting part, guys. Obviously, we're still getting used to it.
Ah, they're in for a beat. Any advice from a veteran?
Kick their asses, Geralt.
This everyone seems to be sort of on my side this time, rather than just being like, my god, this guy's he's a witcher. That was me. Well done. This place is very big, isn't it? So I get the feeling this is where it wants me to go. I'll just check the map again. No it isn't. Okay. Sorry guys, I know it's getting kind of annoying. Yeah, okay, so it wants me to go that way. Right, we'll check it this way then.
What's a heap of imbeciles? You're compass, not soldiers. Keep at it and none of you will see home.
Okay.
Care for a shot before you enter the siege tower? Or don't you drink and ride?
Sure.
You defeated the Grand Master.
Greetings. Can I interest you in a worthy cause? We could use your support.
What's the cause?
Veterans Fund for former fighting men of need.
Gullible enough to fall for that.
There's nothing to fall for. It's just some arm wrestling.
Wrestling.
Yeah, why? You put down some coin and we wrestle. Win and the pot is yours. Lose and... well, the coin goes to the fund. Care to test your strength?
Yeah, alright. Yeah, I've got a whopping... Cool. Max bet we could do 2. Alright, you know what? I reckon. Could do this. Keep the indicator in the yellow field. If the yellow field reaches the left of the bar, you lose. If it reaches the right end, you win. Oh, okay. Okay. That was... well, that's relatively easy.
Strength you've got in that arm of yours.
Hey, you're the one who crushed.
Care to test
No, okay. Okay, well it makes a difference from everything just being bleeding dice poker.
Greetings.
I haven't played dice poker in a while.
Oh.
Oh, it's like walking. You don't forget how to do it unless you're drunk. Roll a few rounds with me.
I won't, just for now, because I think we need to wrap up the episode. Because we've still got all the journal entries and stuff to look through. So this will be the first thing we do next time, probably. So if we can save as we go through. Right, let's just check our inventory. So this is everything, isn't it? Hang on. No. So we've got some junk. Crafting diagrams, so we've got the swallow. Yeah, all this lot of formulas. No books. No wisdom. Just you, fratello mio. Okay. Journal. So we've got a few quests going on right now. So by the King's Will. The Dungeons of La Valets. Melitelle's Heart. The Assassins of Kings. Alright. Locations, we've got La Valette Castle. So, secondary characters, New Boy, Marie Louisa La Valette, Triss Marigold, Geralt of Rivia, King Foltest. Okay. Dandelion, Vernon Roche, Busse La Valette, Anais, La Valette, and Vess. I'm probably butchering some of their pronunciations, so I do apologise. Got tutorials, introduction, saving game progress, which is medallion, using objects, places of power activation, places of power use, arm wrestling, basics, combat. Okay, crafting an item. Basics, crafting. Basics brewing mixtures, basics alchemy, basic science, basic character development, critical effects, character attributes. That's it for that. And then in terms of formula, I got Rook, Golden Oriole, Petrie's Filter, Velka's Blood, Brown Oil, Cat, Samum, and Swallow. Okay, I think that covers everything, doesn't it? Yes, that's just like the level up section that we had. Okay, let's save the game there. And we'll pick this back up next time. We'll play Dice Poker. We'll continue to explore this sort of camp. And then I think we're going to head over and see if King got Foltest. So that's what we're going to do for today, but not before I thank my amazing patrons. My £5 plus patrons are Ron Hyla and Ever the Snake. You can find links to their channels as well as my other £3 plus patrons in the description down below. And on screen you'll see credits on my £1 plus patrons. Thank you so much everyone. It's truly appreciated and it goes a long way with the channel, so I do thank you a lot for that. And if you wish to join those patrons, you can follow the link in the description down below to my Patreon page. But you don't have to do that, because at the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and also be sure to share the video. I'll see you guys in episode 2. Bye guys.